Come on in the live. Today we are making a lemon cream cheese pound cake. Yes, we are. We are making a lemon cream cheese pound cake. And yeah, it's for Father's Day. So if you guys want to bake something sweet for Father's Day, yo, this is the live for you, for real. This is the one. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust my camera a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see. Alright. And what we're going to do is get started with adding in our butter and our cream cheese to our bowl. You guys, the recipe for my cake that I am making will be in the description box below after the live is over. Hi, Toy. How are you? Mo Hero is everywhere. What's up? Oh, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, honey, but welcome to the live. We are making a cream cheese pound cake. What's up, cousin? Hi, Lisa. It's cake time. You right, baby? Welcome, 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 y'all. It is Saturday. What have y'all had going on today? Y'all ready to get this cake started? Y'all don't even need no stand mixer. Just use whatever you got. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing started. I already got my oven preheated to 320 degrees. You can do yours at 325 if you would like. But yeah, mine is set at 320 because that thing be cooking real hot. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to drop into this bowl here is my cream cheese. And y'all, I had an echo. Oh, you got your nephew with you today? That's what's up. I'm about to get my nephew next weekend, and baby, he's a doozy. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this full fat cream cheese down into this mixing bowl like so. Alright. Make sure you got a silicone spatula, spoon, whatever you would like to go ahead and sit your paper on. That way, whenever you scrape it off with the silicone spatula, you won't have it all over the counter and all that good stuff. But anyway, you want that paper nice and clean. Alright. Now that we got that cream cheese on, then we're going to go down with all 3 sticks of our salted butter. I use salted butter because I don't like messing with salt. Because if I mess with salt, I might drop too much in there. Okay? I do not follow recipes at all. Alright, that's 1 in. Y'all, today has been a great day thus far. The kids and I got up early this morning. We went to Golden Corral. We had breakfast. After we had breakfast, you guys, yo, we've been chilling and riding around town, going to some thrift shops, buying stuff from the thrift shop, baby. I got some good stuff too. I got some good stuff. As a matter of fact, you guys are going to see what I got from the thrift shop at the end of this live. Hi, Ann. Welcome to the live. We are getting started with our lemon cream cheese pound cake. What's up, Donzel? Welcome to the live. So happy to see you. Alright, we got all 3 of our sticks of salted butter down up in there. And our cream cheese. Now it's time to get this mixer started. And you guys, I do apologize if the mixer makes a lot of noise on your end. I don't know how it's going to come across. Hi, Jay and Jace. Welcome. Alright, so what we're going to do, we got our butter down in there, right? I'm going to go ahead and put my beater on because we're going to go ahead and add 3 cups of sugar to the butter and the cream cheese. You guys, since I bake a whole lot, this is what my sugar comes in. Okay? That's what I put my sugar in when I do all this baking. Okay? We're going to start that baby off with 3 cups. And is your name pronounced Caleb? I am making a lemon cream cheese pound cake. That's 1 cup. 2 cups. Ooh, country style cookout. That's what's up. And 3 cups. All right. We got our 3 cups of sugar down in there. We're gonna go ahead and put this thing on and mix it up for about 7 to 10 minutes, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. What's up, TV Well? What's up? Welcome to the live. Ooh, a seafood truck. Ooh, that right there will be up my alley. What's up, Peter Quill? What am I making? Baby, Betty Crocker's in the kitchen making a lemon cream cheese pound cake. Welcome to the live. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this mixer started. We're gonna beat that cream cheese. What's up, Brayden? How are you? To all the males inside of the chat, if you are a father, I'm gonna go ahead and wish you a happy Father's Day early. I hope that you get everything you desire on this Father's Day. All right, we're going to speed this baby up. Hell yeah, that sounds good. Baby, when it comes out, it's going to be good because we're going to top that thing off with a simple syrup. A lemon flavor simple syrup. And it's super easy to make. And I'm going to show y'all how to do all that too. Anyway, we're going to beat that butter, cream cheese, and that sugar for about 7 to 10 minutes until it's nice and fluffy. You can go ahead and beat that thing on medium high heat. Listen, lemon anything is awesome, honey. Awesome. I'm going to be putting stuff back as I use them, y'all. So if I walk away from the camera, that is why. Alright, got the sugar put away, and after that, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and measure out my flour. I am using all-purpose flour, and you'll see me using paper plates too, okay? The paper plates is going to be my splash guard. I got a real one that goes with this mixer, you guys, but I prefer the paper plates because I can bend it any way I want to, okay? Alright, we're going to start here first. You're going to need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I like to use a regular measuring cup and also a butter knife to scale the top of the measuring cup so all of my measurements will come out right. Yes, I do. I make a lot of cakes at Christmas time. Sometimes I make too much. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I've learned to limit myself on taking orders and stuff. Alright, so once you get that flour in there, you're gonna take the back of your knife. Just go ahead and rake it off the top. Do not dig in your flour because your measurement will not come out right. My biggest seller during the Christmas time is like lemon cream cheese pound cake and the lemon blueberry pound cake. I can't seem to run away from that one. I do make nut and raisin cakes and fruit cakes. I make infused cakes as well. So see the infused cake or drunken pound cake, you guys, I will be putting that one in a group. You'll have to pay to see that one. I don't give away recipes to those real easy. Lemon blueberry, baby, when I tell you it is one of the biggest sellers that I have, it is one of the biggest sellers that I have. sour either. So you're just gonna measure it out like so. Alright. And we are done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and shake it inside this little bowl here. And then I'm gonna show y'all how that butter, cream cheese, and sugar looks in this bowl in a minute. Now I like a lemon is the best. Definitely. Most definitely. You give me a lemon cake or a lemon blueberry muffin, baby, we got ourselves a treat along with a cup of coffee. Got to have that coffee with it. I do ship. Yes, ma'am, I do ship. I prefer doing next day air when I ship cakes and stuff like that because I don't want to sit in the post office a long time, you know? And I do wrap those things up really good. What's up, Omar? Welcome to the live. Today we are making a lemon cream cheese pound cake. Alright, I'm about to stop this mixer right quick. And I'm going to show y'all how it's looking so far. And I'm going to scrape down the sides of my bowl. I pray y'all can see this bowl really good. Hello, how are you? Regular H2O. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But y'all, look at this. Can y'all see that? Y'all see how fluffy that is? If you get it nice and fluffy like this, then you know you got a moist cake. Okay? Now, if you stir it around in your bowl, and you still hear the little sugar granules and all that good stuff, baby, it ain't right. A birthday cake for Trump. If he want one, I'll give him one. He gotta buy it though. I'm sure he got the funds. I am sure he got the funds. What's up, OZ? Alright, we gotta go ahead and turn this back on and finish it up because I still have some hard sugar granules down in the bottom. Yes, it's gonna look whipped. It is gonna look whipped. And you guys, because I use cream cheese, I do not have to use milk. I do not have to use sour cream or anything else like that, or heavy cream. I don't have to use anything else because I use that block of cream cheese. Alright? The only thing we're going to do next is add in some extracts and our eggs. Alright? I am going to be using some Crème Bouquet. You guys, I started using this after my mama because, after all, she's the one that got me into this baking in the first place. That and COVID, okay? We're going to drop some extracts down in there. Y'all, I don't measure extracts. I stop whenever my heart says stop. But trust and believe it will be flavorful. Alright? Then we're going to go in. Yes, thumbs up alive. Who's winning me of the mix, or what do you think? Alright, yo, we got some Happy Home lemon flavor. What is that extract? It is the Magic Lime Crème Bouquet. If you don't have this, you can use vanilla flavoring or extract. Alright. And the last one was the Happy Home lemon flavor. We're going to go ahead and drop that down in there right now. Listen, already. That's a nice mixer. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate you. Alright, we're going to turn it down so that we can add in that lemon extract. You ain't smell it yet. If it smells good in this batter, I promise you, you'll smell it when you put it in that oven. I promise you will. I'm going to show y'all the other vanilla flavor or extract that I use if I do not have Crème Bouquet. I'm going to get it for you right now. It's on the other side of the mixer. I'm going to show y'all a good bit of things while we're on this live. Yep. You can find this first one right here at Sam's Club. The Magnolia Star Vanilla Extract. Yes, it does smell amazing, okay? Get this right here from Sam's Club. It's about $10 at Sam's, okay? That's what it is. And then, if you want to bump that cream cheese flavor up, I promise you this right here will do it every time. It's the Laura Ann cream cheese emulsion. Okay? This stuff right here, bussin'. I mean, straight up bussin'. Alright? Yes, it is possible to overmix, but you'll be overmixing once you put your flour in it. The butter and the sugar and the cream cheese, you can't overmix that. The only thing you're gonna do is just make a fluffier batter. Okay? Hi, Joy. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Alright guys, so we're going to turn this down to stir because we want to put our eggs in there. And you guys, I always take my eggs and crack them into a ramekin because I was surprised one time with a baby chick. Yep, and I don't want to be surprised again. Make sure all of your eggs are beaten in very well before you add in the next one. So you're going to see me speed it up and slow it down. I just did a shopping vlog yesterday, Joy. I gotta edit that joker right now. I am doing a feed my family a fork for $300. So yeah, I'm editing that baby as soon as I get off this live tonight. All right, we're adding egg number 2. You're gonna do the same thing after each egg. Make sure it's beaten in very well before you add in the next one. It was black. Oh my god. That's gross. Ooh, did it have a smell? I've never seen black stuff inside of an egg. But a baby chick, yes. And I got the that carton bags from Lowe's Food. All things with you. How are you? You what? You about to miss on making this lemon cake? I promise you I'm going to leave the live up. I'm not going to take it down. The recipe and everything will be in the description box after the live is over. And y'all, I'm making this from a simple pound cake recipe. The only thing different is I'm using different kinds of extracts. So this right here is a universal pound cake batter. So you can choose to you know, switch up the flavors if you want. You can do a vanilla pound cake, you can do an almond flavor pound cake. You can stir them up a good bit and put some cinnamon and nutmeg up in that joker with some brown sugar instead of the white sugar and make you a cinnamon roll pound cake. It's all in what you want in it. So it's super universal. Okay? Oh, I bet it went down the disposal. It sure would have went down with me. Alright, y'all. So since we got our eggs in and our extracts or whatever, now it's time to get dirty with the flour. And I call it getting dirty with flour because sometimes I have flour all over this kitchen. But we're going to turn it back down to the stir setting. And I'm going to pour the flour that I sifted onto a paper plate. And y'all see why I did that. I got a splash guard, but I don't like using it. Hi, Classified. How are you? Welcome to the live. Happy Saturday. All right, we're going to go ahead and put our flour in right now. You're glad you didn't miss last year. I'm glad you didn't miss it either. But if you had missed it, I was gonna put the recipe down in the description of the live when it's over. All right, we're going back in with some more flour. I've been having a great day today. Like seriously, a good day. All right, we're gonna add the last part of our flour in right now. And once we beat it and mix it in very well, you guys, it'll be time for us to go ahead and grease down our bundt cake pan. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna speed this mixer up. I'm gonna clean while I go because I don't like a dirty spot. Alright, so whenever you go to put your cake inside of your cake pan, whatever cake you're making or pan you're using, you want to either use a baking spray, a commercial baking spray. I'm going to show you how that looks. Alright, so this is your commercial baking spray from the U.S. Food Chef store. You can use the Pam baking spray, or you can use the Baker's Joy. But I stopped using those because it wouldn't release my cake as well as I would like it. And so I started making my own can of butter. If y'all want the recipe to my can of butter, I will also put that in the description box below. It is super easy to make. And baby, when I tell you how to release those cakes like nobody's business, yes ma'am. My strawberry mixed in different flavors. And my mac and cheese. Listen, I got something to make, in August. I'll be making some more push pops. Strawberry push pops and stuff like that. And maybe those stuff out in the summer. Yes, I will definitely put that in the description below. Alright, y'all, so this is how the can of butter look. I'm going to open it up. It is made with flour, oil, and also shortening. That's how it's going to look, and I promise you it's going to release this cake like water and oil separate. I'm telling you, it will separate very easy. Alright? Whenever you're using can of butter, you're going to need one of these, a little silicone brush, okay? And then what you're going to do, you're going to put it in that pan just like you do the spray, but you're going to be using this butter here. Alright? I like to stir mine up a little bit on top. And look, it looks just like paste. Once you put it in there, make sure you get the flute too. You can be heavy with it, because if you be heavy with it, it's going to release that cake even easier than what you think. Alright? Alright, so we're going to do our bowl like that and going to get it all the way around. Another thing I do, you guys, is put my pound cake pan on top of a baking sheet, like a cookie sheet, so that if it spill out the top or whatever, or through the flute, it won't be so hard for me to clean out the stove. Alright? Just like you painting. Just paint that butter right in there. Get it in all the grooves. If you're using a pan, something like this right here, or even if you're using the one that separates or whatever on the bottom, make sure you get that flute real good. Boom. Look at that. Alright. No, it's not cannabis butter. It is not cannabis butter. I call it canna butter because it's made with flour, oil, and shortening. That's what they used to call it back in the day. Okay, so I'm just going by the way the words that my family used to use. Yes, that cake. This cake about to be bomb. I'm about to show y'all something. I'm about to show y'all something. Okay, I'm about to show y'all this batter. Let me go ahead and take this right here off. And I try to scrape as much of the batter off the beater as I can. You've never heard of this? Listen, my mom used to attend a Wilton baking class. Alright, so that's how the cake batter looks. It's nice and fluffy. You want a piece of it? Where you located? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spoon this in there just like so. I'm going to sit it on the counter because I'm real good at dropping stuff. Alright. You want to turn this bowl as you are loading it. And you guys try not to go on top of the flute with your batter. If you have batter left over, you know what you can do with it. Make some cupcakes with it. Yes, let's get those likes up. 52 people, we gotta get 52 likes. Okay? I'm giving y'all this recipe for free to make for y'all daddy. Come on. Or to make for yourself. Alright, just a little bit more, you guys, because I feel like I'm about to overwhelm my pan. And then after that, you guys are going to take your spatula or spoon, whatever you're using. Alright, you're going to smooth that baby out on top. Just like so. Look at that. Alright, so the stuff around the side, just go ahead and take your hand. If you got a glove on, go ahead and wipe it off, just like that. Alright? That's how it's going to look inside your pan. What we're about to do now is go ahead and stick them in the oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes, according to how your stove cooks. Alright? Alright, let me go ahead and take you guys to the stove, or turn you guys towards the stove. Alright. What I'm going to do is put it on top of this cookie sheet right here. That way, whenever it swells, it doesn't come over the pound cake pan and into the oven, or through the flute and into the oven. That's a whole mess to clean, especially when you bake a pound cake. Alright? You're going to want your rack, depending on how your stove cooks. If you have a stove with the element up top, you're going to want it closest to the bottom as possible. But if you have your element on the bottom in the traditional stove, place your rack in the middle. Okay? That's how it's going to come out. It's going to come out right every time. Alright? I'm going to go ahead and sit mine in there like so. And that's going to bake for 1 hour, 15 hours, 20 minutes. Okay? Now, I'm going to take y'all to the stove. Let's go. Let's go on over there to the stove. Because we're about to make a simple syrup. You're not going to need much stuff for this, okay? You're just going to need 3 items. You feel like a big bag watching this? No, man. Yeah, I'm giving y'all a free baking game today. I am giving y'all a free baking game. So yeah, I'm going to show y'all something else too. Let me go ahead and bring my other phone with me to the stove. Alright, so y'all see this right here? I only have a handful of batter up in here. So if I wanted to make a flat cake or put that into a what you call it, a cupcake pan, then yeah, you'll be good to go on it. But we're about to make this simple syrup, and I'm going to use the same flavorings as I did in the cake, which is the Magic Line Crème Bouquet, okay, and also the Happy Home flavoring and the natural lemon flavor, okay. That's what we're going to do. And while this cake is baking, baby, we're going to chat a little bit. All right, so the first thing you're going to need in here is some water. Okay? We're going to do water. I'm going to grab the sugar. I'm going to grab the sugar. Hi, Lenora. Oh, thank you, Joy. Listen, I'm going to try to do the best I can and keep going. Yes, ma'am. There is no stopping me at all. All right. Let me set this up here right quick because I want to be able to see what you guys are saying in the comments. Okay. We're going to get a cup of water, maybe a cup and a half of water to go ahead and make our simple syrup with. And you guys, that simple syrup will last 3 months in the refrigerator. It sure will. Alright, so you don't need that much. Alright, if y'all can see that, go ahead and drop a thumbs up. Alright, we're about to crank up the top of the stove. You're in Michigan? I'm in South Carolina. I am in South Carolina. Alright, so what we're going to do now that we have our water in our little saucepan here, we're going to get us some sugar. You can use how much sugar you want. Okay? Use how much sugar you want. This is going on your cake. Okay? I am not going to use a full 3/4 cup of sugar. You can use 1 cup if you want to. Thank you so much. Yes, simple syrup will last up to 3 months in the refrigerator. And oh, you're from Delaware. Woo woo. I got a lot of family from there. You can start in one of them little squeeze bottles that you put ketchup and mustard and dressing in and stuff like that. Put it in there, put it inside your refrigerator, and it will last up to 3 months. But if you're not going to use, or let's say if you're not going to bake that much cakes, just make a little bit. You can use about a 1/4 cup of sugar, about a 1/2 cup water, and whatever flavorings that you want. You want to make sure you use it. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and dump that sugar inside that water like so, and we're gonna grab us a spoon to stir that baby up with. All right, because you want all that sugar to dissolve. You're gonna use granulated sugar to make your simple syrup. Okay, I'll be using the Magic Line Crème Bouquet as I did earlier in the cake. And we're just going to drop a little bit in there. Alright, now that we have that in there, we're going to go back in there with our Happy Home flavoring, the natural lemon flavor. You can use any kind of lemon flavor that you have as well. The McCormick's one works just as well. This right here is just my go-to. Okay, you can get this off Amazon, but I get mine from my local flea market. All right, so now that we got our extracts in there, you don't want this boiling and bubbling over. You will burn yourself up. Once you get it in there, just stir it up. Once it becomes a little thick, then you already got your syrup made. If you want an even more citrusy flavor to your simple syrup, the Happy Home line got an orange extract or orange flavoring, and it works really well with this lemon. Okay, it works really well. still looks a bit watery, but once I turn off the heat, it's going to turn into a thick looking syrup. Okay? And you're going to want to put this on there when you get that cake out of the oven and flip them over. This is a free one today, baby. I'm feeling good and generous. Just like that, your simple syrup is done. Okay? So I'm going to move that off the heat. I'm going to let that sit right there until our cake is done baking. And if you're wondering why you're not hearing any noise or pitter-patters in the background, my kids are not allowed to come in my kitchen while I am baking. Okay? I am super old school when it comes to baking, because if you run around my kitchen, my cake falls, then we got a problem. Then we got a problem. All right. Only thing we gotta do now, you guys, is wait that hour and 15 to 20 minutes for our cake to bake. Make sure you have toothpick or a fork or whatever flat utensil that you have to go ahead and check your cake after that time is up. Okay, because you don't want to be pulling out no raw cake. You don't want to be pulling out no raw cake. Cousin G, you know, ain't it? Them kids running around in here be bubbling up and stuff, and that cake fall, Grandma gonna get you. Thomas, what are you saying, my dear? Hi, baby Brian. Welcome to the live. What's up, Susie from Florida? Y'all don't judge me, but I ain't never been to Florida before. I'm going to go ahead and flip you guys over. Yeah, don't judge me too hard, but I've never been to Florida or anything like that. Oh, thank you for joining, Sugar Babies. Y'all know why I call that group Sugar Babies? Because my mom calls me that. I'm a diabetic, and my mom calls me her Sugar Baby. But yeah, that's why I named that group the Sugar Babies. Thank you so much for joining. I really want to come. I don't know to what part though. Hi Ahmad from Pakistan. Big fan. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for joining the live today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me show you guys what I was talking about earlier. All right, so whenever you're done baking, you want to have something to put it in, right? You're from Florence? You've been to Florence? Oh, that's right around the way. That is right around the way. All right, so y'all see this right here. At the end of your baking, you need something to put your cake in. If you have the Tupperware one, the rubber one, if you have a glass one, that one will work as well. Guess where mine is at? The storage unit. Because I never took it out when we moved over here. Okay? Oh, yes. Yes. Please run the numbers up, you guys. I love how you guys have joined in. There's 59 people watching. We got 40 likes. Can we run that up, please? All right. You guys, I bought this from the Goodwill for $3. Okay? $3. They come with the lid. Okay? Now, you guys, I put this in here earlier. Because I bake a whole lot, I have the circular board for my cakes and stuff to go on. The only thing I do is wrap it with aluminum foil because I don't like that greasy looking spot on the paper. And here is the bottom of that cake container. Okay? So, obviously, somebody old school had this. And you had your grandmother's. Was hers like this one right here as well? I live for a good thrift shop find. Okay, Nevaeh, come here, baby. Let me show them what else I got from the thrift shop. Yes, slap it like it. Oh, your money, honey. Can you give me that big pot out the dishwasher? Yeah, I stayed in a doggone twist and lock. Yes. Yes, most definitely twist and lock. I kind of like that because the ones that snap on sometimes, the little ones, the rubber ones, they'll break off and then your cake is all dried out. Can I get the lid too, boo? And that tin, the muffin tin. Thank you. Ooh, girl, your daddy threw it out. Alright, so this right here, get out of here, fly. This right here is another thrift shop find from the Goodwill. Did we get this from the Goodwill? I think we did. Yeah, this one came from the Goodwill today as well. Y'all, it's nice and heavy, like restaurant quality. I got this right here for $3. Okay. Yes, the dollar store do have some nice ones. Look, I live for the dollar store stuff because when I do my cakes and stuff sometimes, especially in the pan that I did my cake in today, I will buy the cake container, and whenever I go to sell my cakes, I send that container along with it. Okay, I don't do boxes unless I'm shipping, but if I'm like right here locally, I will put your cake in a container, seal it up really good, boom, deliver it just like that. All right, this right here is another thrift shop find. $10, y'all. I live for a good pot set. Can
I get the drink over there then?
What drink? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is nice. So I got some stuff that's coming up on this channel, you guys. More DIYs, all that good stuff. More baking, more cooking, because I'll be making some stuff for our church for our Vacation Bible School. I'll be recording that too. We could be doing those baked beans with the peppers and the onions and the ground beef and all that stuff. So if y'all want to tap in, y'all want me to go live when I'm doing all of that, let me know. I will definitely go live whenever we are doing those baked beans. You want that? Yes, Rachel Ray in the house, because that's who pot it is. I wish she'll come out with some more.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me know how it tastes. Is it nasty?
No, it tastes good.
Let me see.
It's just hot.
You get some ice.
That's good.
Girl, this thing tastes like cough syrup.
No, it don't. It tastes good.
Ew.
Tastes like it tastes like the blue Skittles.
Okay, y'all can share mine.
For real?
Yes. Listen, I was trying to figure out what to put in that pot. I was trying to figure out what should I cook in a pot. Should I make a vegetable in it? Should I do... Well, my kids don't eat spaghetti. They're weirdos. I'm a weirdo too because I don't eat it either.
Mama eats it.
Emmanuel eats spaghetti? He's the only one.
Because
My God.
Grandma made it. Grandma
Okay, go live, Flexify. I will. I will go live, especially when I'm making those baked beans. Yes, I will. Yes. I'm doing salad too, like pasta salad. Yep. I'm gonna be doing all of that. But if y'all want me to go live when I'm doing each one of those, I definitely will. The other thing I'm doing is some baked chicken and some barbecue chicken and all that good stuff. So yeah, got my hands full for the next couple of days. And it's just something I like to do, y'all. For real. It is something that I like to do. So y'all gonna be seeing a whole lot of that stuff. Is the handle rubber on the pot? Yes. It's silicone covering on that pot. So I don't know if I can stick that in the oven like that. Thank you, Flexify. Thank you. Yeah, I got a whole lot of stuff to do. I got 2 more DIYs when it comes to dressers and stuff like that. One of them will be black and gold, and the other one, it goes in my sunroom. I don't know what color I want to do that one. Should I just leave it brown or go back with the blue color that I got in his room? Yeah, we about to be doing that. We are about to do that. Gee, I know you coming. You my homie. I wish I could mail this cake to you because I promise you, we'll probably take like 1 or 2 slices off this cake, and then it'll probably have to be given out. I'm making this cake, y'all, for Father's Day because my husband said he wanted a slice of cake. And yeah, I'm making a whole cake for him to get a slice. Sunday, I'll be on the grill for him probably most of the day. He has his whole menu out for me. He wants a steak. He wants I don't know what kind of vegetable he wants. I think it's brown and rust is good colors. Okay. I've never tried brown and rust. He has a character room right now, but hopefully he can grow out that, you know, that stage. He has a Spider-Man room right now. And the dresser is one that I did as a DIY. Is blue and gold. And then in my room, I did the dresser all black with the gold pulls as well. But yeah, some things gonna be changing. You know, I'm just gonna give it time. Baby girl got a stitch room right now, but she had a champagne and rose gold room. I'm looking to change that back real soon. So yeah. But he got his whole menu. I think he had asked me for asparagus. I'm not sure. Yes, that rose gold and champagne is really pretty. But I let her take it down for now because she's in love with that little blue alien stitch. So yeah, I'm gonna let her have at it for a while, and then we're gonna change that back around. I had everything done for their room. Baby boy this past Christmas had a geez, I don't even know what you call it, but he had his own themed Christmas tree in there, the same color as his room. She had a rose gold and champagne Christmas tree in her room, you know. So I try to do a lot of stuff that match the whole room. But that's what we're gonna be doing. Next week, I'm gonna also be taking y'all with me. We're gonna be going out to enjoy ourselves. I'm taking the kids on a little outing. The husband's coming. Finally, he's off from work. He's gonna be coming with us, and this time we're gonna play it up, honey. Yes, we are gonna play it up. And yeah, I've never well, shoot. It's been about 5 years since I took my kids somewhere. And that's because I was, you know, sick and all that stuff the entire time. Being on oxygen, you couldn't go certain places and stuff like that. I still can't go certain places. But yeah, this is gonna be a big outing for them because they have never gone to certain places. Oh, thank you, Joy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So I'm gonna take them out so that they can enjoy themselves for summer break. Baby boy really didn't get a summer break because he's in summer school. And once he comes from summer school, I'm gonna have everything set up for him so they can enjoy the entire weekend. What are y'all gonna be doing over the summer with your kids or grandkids? The one and only. What does it look like, baby? What does it look like? You are black. Child, your heart is black right now because you're coming on a live talking all this negativity, okay? You got a problem. Yes, I am glad I'm doing better. I've been off oxygen for like 2 years. Hi, Katie. Welcome to the live. Oh, now you want to speak the one and only? You just said something negative and now you want to come and say hi? I think you need to go by the wayside. Hi, Bella. How are you? Ooh, somebody throw Skip out and somebody throw the one and only out. If he say something else negative, throw him out. Ooh, you almost made me curse. Yes, I've been off oxygen for 2 years. in the daytime, and I was on oxygen in the daytime for, gosh, about 2.5 years. Hi, Bella. Thank you. I appreciate you. Donzel, you know them trolls be in here. You know how they do. They gonna make me put on my news glasses and hold another news segment for them. That's what's about to happen. I'm gonna hold another breaking news segment for them. We stay having trolls now. But if you want me to go ahead and put them on and go ahead into a news segment, I will. I only use them things when I'm real sweet. I call it sugar baby-ish. All right. But yeah, I'm about to have a whole news segment for them, Donzel. I had one earlier today. She was like, I was a laughing old fool, y'all. And it was all because of a cat. All because of a cat. Okay, cool. 2 girls in the sun. Brutal Sweet Science. I can do a little something. I don't like to brag, though. Thank you, Joy. Listen, when I heard that name for the award, I was even shocked that they called my name at all anyway. But when I heard that name, I was cracking up in the back. I was like, oh my God, Betty Crocker. That's what they used to call me in school. Hadn't heard that name in a while. You're going to need a plate of my best dish. I don't know which one you're going to choose then, because it's a lot. But like I said, I don't like to brag. But when I cook on Sundays, is my days to just go all out. They'll love Orlando. Okay. Hi, Erica. I am making a lemon cream cheese pound cake today. We have already made the batter and stuck it in the oven. I will have the recipe down in the description box as soon as this live is over. El Ventura, I am from South Carolina. Dr. J, welcome to the live. On this live, we are making a lemon cream cheese pound cake. We have just stuck it in the oven for about an hour, 15 minutes, okay? So we are waiting. You're from North Cat? Whoop, you're right down the road, honey. That pineapple emulsion is out of this world. Listen, I know about that one. That butter vanilla is good too. Yes. I took that pineapple emulsion and I made a pina colada Rice Krispie treat, and that thing was so good. It was so good. 5-hour energy. Vacuum black. What are you talking about, honey? All the time. All the time. You had... Be aware of Pennsylvania, guys. You had a really bad experience with one. Child, I ain't looking for no more man. I got my husband in the room. I'm going to stick with that one. I'm going to stick it with that one. Yes, yes, yes. I am going to stick with him. He's from New York. And we mesh well together. When I tell you double mint twins. We'll tag team for real. Because when I said Devon get the table, he going to go and get the table. Yeah, it's going to turn out great. Hey, Willette. What's up? Welcome to the live. We are making a pound cake today. What do I know about white velvet cake? Honestly, I've never made a white velvet cake. But I stay on a red velvet and blue velvet. Do I like baking or cooking more? Shoot. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a tough one right there. That's a real tough one right there. Because I grew up around both. And I would probably say I like baking more because it's a lot more relaxing. When it comes to cooking heavy meals and stuff like that, I mean, I like it too, you know, but I think I like the baking part more because a lot of people are drawn to sweets more than they are certain soul food dishes. Donzel, Cheesecake Factory is bomb. Listen, they got a lemon meringue cheesecake over there. Delicious. And that red velvet one too. Boom. It is more complex. I mean, if you haven't been paying attention in science class, then baking is not your thing. It's not your thing. Baking is a complete science, okay? Because you got to know what to add in those things to make them the right way. Especially if you're using baking soda and baking powder. Along with that vinegar, you got to know how much to add. You can't go over, can't put under, because it will not come out right. If you're not good in science, baking is not your cup of tea. It is more complex, I agree. Yes, it's a science. And when I'm in here baking, I'd rather be alone because sometimes it'll throw you off. But I have gotten better with the you know, multitasking and stuff, especially when I'm measuring out stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that lemon meringue is bomb now. I like that turtle one that they got there. Hi, Connor Riley. How are you? Welcome to the live. I appreciate you for tuning in. Do I have any plans for the 4th? I'm going to be on the grill on every holiday. That's how it is for me during the summertime. I stay on the grill. I barely use the stove in my house whenever it's the summertime or, well, I'm just going to say year round because my husband and I are known for cooking on the grill even when it's snowing. Yes, it is a good therapy. That's actually like literally how I got started on YouTube. I had a cooking channel. I hadn't posted over there in about a year, but I started on a YouTube channel called Travana's Kitchen, and all I did was cook on that because that was my therapy to keep me from going into a deep depression and stuff like that because I couldn't work anymore. Yeah, COVID took me out of the workforce. And yeah, my job say I would be a liability if I walk back in there. So I can't go back in there. So I decided to use cooking and baking as my therapy so that I would not sink into a deeper depression than I was already in. So yeah, that's how I really got into it. I was a forklift driver at Amazon. That was one of the best jobs I ever had. You sorry to hear that. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes God has a way of taking you out of places so that you can have your own. You know how they say, you know, you got to get away from the seat at somebody else's table. Create your own table so that you can sit at your own table. Yes. So I do believe that God had a way of taking me from there and placing me somewhere else. And even though I had to go through it, this was my something else, okay? Oh, of course. And y'all know how some people are so secretive with their recipes and all that stuff like that? I'm not like that. I get fussed at a lot from family members saying you shouldn't tell all your secrets. I don't care. If you go to a recipe book, don't they have recipes in there? If you go on Pinterest, you'll get recipes from there. So what's the difference? Hi, Sheila. Aw, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. No, you can't gatekeep greatness. You got to let it out sometime. You got to let somebody know. And it's not like you can't switch up the recipe anytime you want to either. Woo woo, shout out to Amazonians. Oh, cool. You worked in Seattle. You worked in the main office? Cool. People say what they want about Amazon, but I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one of the best jobs that I've had since I've been in the workforce. And when they gave me clearance to drive a forklift, baby, you talking about in heaven? Oh my God. I love me a good old forklift. Heavy machinery is my thing. I could do other stuff out there, but that's just what I like to do the most. You started your channel 3 years ago. Cool. Yo, I'm about to go subscribe to your channel. Yep. I am definitely going to subscribe to your channel. Sweet potato bread. My husband loves a sweet potato bread. Your parents can't cook for crap. No, man. No, man. Been throwing down yourself. Well, hey, look. Ain't nothing wrong with learning new things. Ain't nothing wrong with learning new things. Especially when you got YouTube University, okay? You can learn all kind of stuff. Food from different cultures and all. Oh, your parents gonna get you with that one. Y'all, at one point I was sick of food because my mama cooked so much. Oh my God. Like, she cooked so much food. It was, at one point I was like, man, I don't even want to eat. Hi, Phoenix. I don't even want to eat. You keep it. Cakes and stuff, man. We had all kinds of cakes. All kinds of icing. Like, it's crazy. Hi, Clemente. I sound like... Listen, yes, I can. But I'm the type of person, I don't like to brag, honestly. But I will cook a steak off the bone. Turkey wings. I will cook it until it just literally combusts. She was being mean. Oh, man. I am so sorry. I try not to do that over here. I really try not to be mean on my channel. You can't bake. Yes, you can. I promise you can. If you can read the back of a Duncan Hines box or a Betty Crocker box, you can bake. You can do it. You can do it. I told one of my other friends that as well. She was like, I can't bake a pound cake for crap. I said, yes, you can. Yes, you do. You literally have to measure that stuff correctly. If you don't, your cake will be off. The South has the best food. Now, that I will have to agree with. Sorry to everybody up north, you know, out west, whatever. The South has the best food. Yeah, we got the best food. We got the best food, honey. I'm going to go and check on my cake, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you guys around right now. All right. I smell it, girl. We are almost done, you guys. My oven cooks really fast. I still have to let the center of the cake cook, but around the edges are browned already. A Hershey chocolate cake with the yellow layers. Ooh, I bet that sounds so good. I bet that was good. You had the best barbecue in North and South Carolina? Okay. Texas barbecue is way overrated. I've never been to Texas either, but I would really love to go and try their barbecue because of all the talk. I really would. I honestly want to go to Texas just to go there. What do you want me to show you, Connor? I am making a pound cake. It's not for anybody's birthday. It's dessert for Father's Day on tomorrow. I look like the best cook. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't like to brag, though. That's not me. Please do. Please do use it for a recipe. You know you can use this to make a layer cake as well. Use with the corporate finance team. Oh, man, that's cool. I sure hope they could get a light duty position or something. But I understand them, though. They do have the best benefits on the planet. Yes. I definitely agree with that. Yes. I am a living witness. No, I am not a stud. I have a whole husband, Bella. Momo. Maurice. Child, he in that room. He's on his he's in his office editing a video for his family. Your family has lots of great cooks, and your cousin has a... Listen, it's best to have one in your family all the way around. Oh, I am so sorry, Clemente. I am so sorry for your loss, but I will tell him that you wished him a happy Father's Day as well. You trying to get my cabbage recipe down? Which one? Because I got like 2 or 3 of them jokers. They're saying happy Father's Day.
More heroes everywhere.
So, no, I'm not a stud, honey.
What else?
I'm going to keep it PG. Okay? But I like a good old pole, okay? All right. When did I get into cooking on my own? I think I was about 12 when I started cooking like soul food. Baking? No, no, no. I started baking when I was 38 years old. I used to tell my mom that was not my ministry, that was hers. With the sausage, bell peppers, and onions. Oh, baby. Yes. I'm going to make it again. I'm going to make it again. Bake it in. Yeah. I'll make it again. If you want that whole recipe, I will make it again. I like that, like a Jamaican-based cabbage, too, with the jerk cabbage. Oh, my God, it's so good. I like that. You got the cabbage. You got it, the herbs. You got carrots. I mean, all kinds of stuff in it. The peppers. You know how to cook, too? My Puerto Rican, we learn how to cook from the... Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I do want to learn more Puerto Rican dishes, though. I do. Do you have a channel? If so, I will subscribe to it. I sure will. I sure will. Do I have a certain season I cook with the most? I would say, it's a simple one. It's from the grilling area. It's the hickory smoked salt and cracked black pepper. You like having cookouts when the weather is nice, winter or fall foods? Oh, of course. Of course. That's the best time. But y'all, I cook in all seasons. I'll be outside when it's raining, cooking. When we had the snowstorm this past winter, my husband and I were on the grill cooking. It doesn't matter. But yes, I like to use that hickory smoked salt and cracked black pepper. It's from that grilling area in Walmart, right there in the back. I forgot the name of the company or the brand. But yes, that hickory smoked salt and cracked black pepper is my go-to whenever I am doing oven baked chicken, and also chicken on a grill. But I like to mix it up with a lot of stuff. Kinder's is by far my favorite brand. Hi, Rosalind. What is my season for my grilled chicken? The hickory smoked salt and cracked black pepper. Let me see if I got it in here. I can show you guys. But sometimes I will switch. I will switch to a Creole seasoning. Let's see if I have one in here. Because I promise you I got something everywhere up in this kitchen. I'm going to tell y'all something else that I like to put on my chicken as well. Oh, I got a bottle right here, but it's not the hickory smoked salt and cracked black pepper, but it is the company that make it. It's the Pit Boss. Ooh, I got y'all on the other side. It's the Pit Boss brand. This right here is another one that I like to use when I'm making barbecue chicken or if I'm making a pork roast. Yo, mama. Slap your mama. More Hero says, slap your mama is his favorite seasoning. Okay? So, like, I like to use this right here, as well as the hickory smoked salt and cracked black pepper, combined with some Szechuan, okay? And some garlic and onion powder and stuff like that. Now, this right here, it doesn't have that much of a flavor to it, but it will give your chicken that beautiful golden brown color. It will. Slap Your Mama is one of my favorites, especially when I'm making greens. Yes, try Kinder's. Kinder's is by far my fave. You be wearing your grill master out.
I hit the button too quick. It's slap your mama, not your mama.
How about you kiss the floor in front of you or up under your foot, Gunga?
Googa? That sound like I need to go call ICE.
Get your ass out of my kitchen.
Who is somebody talking
Hi.
to? Okay.
Y'all, he jokey.
Yes.
He jokey. Real jokey. Somebody ought to tell me to lick the wall behind me. Y'all, you funny. Thank you, Donzel. You love how curvy I am. How many calories do you eat? The plug. You ain't got nothing else to ask me. If you ain't talking about no cake, then we can't have no conversation. I'm funny. Yes, that beef stew seasoning. Off the chain. Off the chain. I used some of that and the other one. Let me show you this little thing right here that I got. Yeah, the plug is tweaking. Y'all, I'm trying to stay PG today. Okay? Don't be knocking me off my rocker. But this right here, I just cooked a Mississippi pot roast last Sunday, and I promise you, that thing did not last until the next day. Ooh. Okay, cool. Y'all, that flour right there getting on my nerve. You want to see me eat a whole lot of KFC family meal in one sitting? You'll never see it, plug. You'll never see it. I prefer you calling me Miss Quilla. Yes, I love adobo. Love all of them. When I tell you I got every single bottle from the Goya brand, I got every single one. I got every single Goya seasoning from the Iberia brand as well. Man, still 25 degrees Celsius. Sheesh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not PTSD from last year's food. Sheesh. The food was that bad? Oh my goodness. Thanks, Teddy. No, man. Well, I'm glad you're on YouTube because I promise you, they got some good old homemade ones out here. Somebody please throw the plug up out of here. Yeah, go ahead and throw the plug up out of here. I promise you, once you get into it real good, nobody won't be able to tell you nothing. Buy a plug. Somebody please get the plug out of here. Let me see. Yeah, buy plug. Nice seeing you today on the live. We will not be doing trolls today. We will not be doing that. Y'all, this cake is almost done. In here smells so nice and sweet. I cannot wait to put that simple syrup on there. Now, y'all won't see mine in a bottle because I may keep it, I may not. Okay. Thanks, Donzel. Happy birthday, Teddy. I hope you make it a great one. What are you doing for your birthday? Now, y'all know, y'all take these cakes out. Y'all got to let them sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes. I never do that, though. Y'all tell Teddy happy birthday. Tell Teddy happy birthday. I'm going to see if my husband going to cook dinner tonight because, child. Clemente, listen, I know how it is. I know how it is. Every time my family get together, they bring out the steam tables and everything else. So I know what you're talking about. And Trump was enthusiastic about the cake. Great. Great, Omar. That is great. And while he at it, he can go ahead and get some icing on there too. You better hope he ain't no diabetic because I'll make him diabetic sweet. He'll become a sugar baby before you know it. What I want you to cook, Mo? I want you to cook some fish. Okay, if I can make 4 dishes for a family function or any kind of function, what would I bring? I would definitely, Donzel, you wow. I would definitely bring some beef short ribs. I'm not sure if y'all know about a perlo or a chicken ball, but I would definitely do chicken and rice. I would definitely make some mean greens because I can make some collard greens to save the world, honey. I'll mix them up with some mustard and some kale. I'm going to be bringing that. And last but not least, I'll be bringing a pan of mac and cheese because I'm always asked to make that. Bye, Omar. But yep, that's what I am bringing. Okay. I just threw somebody up. Yes, people do be messing up mac and cheese now. I would also bring some potato salad too. Hi, Samantha? I don't know how to pronounce your name, honey, but hello. Mo Hero say he gonna make me some fish and grits. Sam Slays, you are welcome. And thank you for enjoying the live. You always bring the banana pudding. Banana pudding is one of my faves, but I ain't gonna bring that though. Can I make it? Yes, of course. Yeah, we got a bunch of trolls. I just sent one packing. When's the baby due? The same time yours is due, baby. These eggs are hard boiled and cracked over here. No, 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 no. You should have left his room right there. But guess what? He gone now. These trolls be trolling now. Have y'all ever had banana pudding with Biscoff cookies? I think a Biscoff pudding is so good. Why are people putting raisins in the potato salad? That should be a crime, a real crime. Yes, Miss Sheila, some people are rude. They don't know what to say out of their mouths or what to use their thumbs for. They just don't know. Just always overrated. Am I trying to go right? No, because I got kids and I got somebody to live for. You can go right, though. Do what you do on your own, honey. Your dad loves banana pudding? Child, mine do too. Yes, a shepherd's pie. If you got the right stuff in it. Child, yes. You made it with the Biscoff cookies and butter cookies? Oh, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Biscoff cookies are the best, but when you add a little bit of the Biscoff butter inside of your banana pudding and whip that up in there, and then use the Biscoff cookies and bananas in between in that banana pudding, ooh, you got yourself a treat. Thank you, Miss Deborah. I appreciate you. Live on the northeast side. That's where I came from. You a cheesecake fiend? I used to be that way. Shepherd's, yo, cousin. Shepherd's pie. I will sit here and literally eat the whole thing. Literally. I am so glad you enjoyed the videos, Miss Deborah. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for tuning in. You need that recipe? I'll get it for you. I will get it for you. Definitely will. But when you mix up that doggone... I don't even know how to explain the flavor of that thing. But y'all, it's so good. Hey, Ruben. No, I'm not. Bye, Ruben. Trust me, I'm not looking for anybody. Hi there from South Africa. How are you? Thanks for joining the live. We are making a lemon cream cheese pound cake today on the live. So yes, if you want the recipe, it will be in the description box as soon as the live is over. So yeah. Yes, try it. I promise you it's good. Alright, y'all, I'm about to go check on this cake again. Let me get me an oven mitt because the last time I went over there with no oven mitt. What's wrong with me? Okay. Let's go ahead and flip them around. Alright. I'm going to see if I can show y'all this cake on the rack. y'all. So this is how my cake is looking so far. I'm not gonna pull it all the way out just in case it's not all the way done. So I'm gonna slide them back in there, and then I'm gonna go and get my little gadget that I check my cakes with. So hold on. We're gonna go back to the stove in a quick minute. All right, so I like to use these kind of picks right here to check my cake with. If your pick comes out wet or with gooey cake batter on it, it is not done. And if it comes out clean and clear, then baby, you can go ahead and take your cake out. I hope everybody can see this. All right, so our cake is not done yet. And I'm going to show you why it's not done. Hopefully the camera will show you. But if you can see all that gooey stuff on the pick, then guess what? It's not done. Okay? Thank you for joining the live, Clemente. I hope you have a great weekend. Brutal Sweet Science. Yes, I've thought of making a recipe book. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Carrot cake is awesome without raisins. Without raisins, you guys. I like a carrot cake, but I can't stand raisins. I don't know why. Because all it is dried up grapes. Let's see if I'm missing something. Watching from Jamaica. Woo woo. I want to go to Jamaica so bad. But I'm kind of nervous about my health issues when traveling too far away from home. Hi, Vanessa. You got a decor channel? I'm about to go and look you up right now. And I will subscribe to you. Let's go and do that right now. Let's see if I can get you up here. Is this you? If that's you, then I will go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Ooh. Do you have green and peppers in your garden? Green and yellow peppers? Were you stirring around in that box? If that's your channel, I will go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. And you had a birthday party or anniversary video. Is that you? If that is, I will go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let me see something. I'm trying to go back to the other channel that I was pulling up. Geo Smiley, yeah, 4. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the live. I am sorry I missed your message. I am looking for the other channel. You guys, our cake is almost done, and I will let you off this live. For real, for real. Antoine Coulat. Colot. How are you? Tola, what's up? Oops. I can't believe somebody asked me whether I was a stud. Are you crazy? The airline will accommodate my health issues. Oh, cool. Was I born and raised in South Carolina? Absolutely. If I could pronounce your name, I could say Lake Queen. What's up? How are you? Thank you for joining the live. Hi, Zara. I am great. How are you on this good old Saturday? So I'm gonna be like real honest here. I've never flown on an airplane before because I am just afraid to get on one. Hi, nope. Lord Jesus can be your friend and Allah. Hi, Judy. Yeah, I've never been on a plane before because I'm afraid to get on one. I don't think I'll probably ever get on one because I've been seeing too much dropping out of the sky. Effa? Am I saying that correctly? You took your first last trip to Jamaica? Okay, cool. I really want to get on one, you know, like just get over my fears of flying and just jump on a plane. My husband takes the plane. He takes the plane all the time. You'll be on the plane next time? Okay. But you be scaring people, Marries. I've never been on a plane. I'm telling y'all, when I'm shook to the core because I've been seeing all these things on the news with planes and stuff just dropping out the sky. Yeah, that's kind of nerve-wracking. Close. What about Aoife? I don't want to keep butchering your name because that's so rude. Yeah, they be crashing a lot. And I don't want to get on something and then I don't return home to my kids. That was a big deal for you? Listen, I wouldn't be ready to cry because I would be already crying. I'm afraid to get on a plane. And I don't know why I'm afraid of a cruise ship. I've never been on a cruise either. But I am like definitely afraid of, you know, the water thingy. No, I can't do it. Because I almost drowned before and I don't like the feeling. That was your first long flight? Oh, you wanted that to be your first long flight? I'm gonna have to try and get over my fear, y'all, of, you know, like conquer my fear of getting on a plane. You want to go on a cruise? My entire family has been on a cruise except for me. You cried the whole week just to get it out. No, man. Not the whole week. Yeah, Miss Sheila, too much water. So I can't swim and that's way too much for me to drink. That's way too much for me to drink. I can't do it. I can't do it. Way too much water. Keep the salt water to yourself. You're afraid of bridges? Now, I can ride a bridge all day long. Like that long one going to Louisiana or New Orleans. I'll drive back and forth that bridge. They got one in Charleston, South Carolina that's really high. It used to be called the Cooper River Bridge. Yes, I'm baking. I am baking a lemon cream cheese pound cake. It is almost done, honestly. I will have the recipe inside of the description box at the end of the live. Now, see, if I'm going with a lot of people, you know, I think I'll be okay. I think. But my husband, he likes to play pranks and stuff. So, y'all just go ahead and send me with some more people because my husband going to play games the whole time. Yes, that's the one, G. Listen, when I went on that bridge, I mean, I was all out the window, head out the window looking. Ooh, you got stuck in during Hurricane Katrina. Oh my God. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Zara, child, I gotta get my nerves up to get on a cruise ship or a plane. I gotta conquer at least one of those things. It would be great if I can conquer both. I don't care. I can go to Jamaica or like the Dominican Republic. I want to go to one of those. It was shaking during that. Oh no, I ain't get on there while it's shaking. No ma'am. No ma'am. Way too much water. Way too much water for me to drink up under that bridge. I just like riding on it because of the scenery, but no ma'am. Do I know how to make kebabs? Who doesn't, man? You go with some chicken and some vegetables, or some steak and some vegetables, or all veggies. Yeah. Your friends was down on the floor going across the Cooper River in Charleston. No, man. Listen. That bridge is something serious. It is something serious. That new one they got now, I forgot the name of it. I think it's the Ravenel Bridge. Yeah, he crazy too. That bridge is real high. Real high. Oh my freaking God. I know you can cook good. You remind me of a Southern mama. I am from the South. How are you, Miss Grace? I can cook good. I can cook. But I don't like to brag. I know they were. If they were on the old bridge, the one that they had blown up, that one was one for the books. God, my mama got stuck when it was opening. You can cook and bake. A very kind person. Don't pay attention to reviewers. I try not to. I really try not to. I try to overlook them most of the time. But I will be honest. When they come from my kids, then I turn into a different person. I will come out of character for my kids. You want to play? Yeah, my husband's on here. He know how things can go left for me. Whenever my kids are involved, I will come out of character. So I'm just letting everybody know, if you saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, please do not be on here when somebody says something about my kids, because whatever word comes out, I am so sorry. I'm going to tell you that in advance. Oh, thank you, Miss Sheila. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, that is definitely the mama bear in me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Child, they almost had to take me away one time because a little boy put a knot on my little girl's head. He was bullying her, and he put a knot on her forehead. And the mom came to my house because I got her son suspended. And let's just say, this person right here, yeah, that wasn't the person that answered the door. A whole nother personality came to the door. Yes, I'm going to defend my kids at all costs. At all costs. They thought she had a concussion, but it turns out that she didn't, thank God. But she had a nice size knot up there. Yeah, that little boy mama, she got it. Ain't no would have got it. She did get it. She did get it. She did get it. And then she had the nerve to threaten my little girl and said, if my little boy get put out of school, your little girl will have a knot on the other side of her head because I'm going to do it. Why did she say that to me? Child, I don't know. But let me tell you, I don't know whether I saw 50 devils or 100, or whether I became the devil, because that's when hell came to earth that day for her. So, hey man, we look gorgeous today. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, he deserved to be suspended. He was actually expelled from school. Yeah, she did have some emotional trauma behind that, because she didn't want to go back to school that the rest of that week. Yup. She did not want to go back to school. Child, she had to get my address. Because when she hit the bottom of the stairs, that was her problem then. Because you don't threaten my child. Hipster, I don't know how to say that, but how are you? Yes, she threatened my child as an adult. And I had to do what I had to do. I had to come just way out of character for her. Because your son already did enough and you're threatening my child? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She was lucky my husband was there, because he was the only one that was her saving grace that day. I don't know where my husband got the strength for. Only thing I remember was him taking me back up the stairs. Mom should have been arrested, yes. But then when she found out that her son actually did it, and the school called her there for a conference, the only thing that lady could do was just sit there and look at us like we did something to her. But yeah. I am from South Carolina. No, the mom did not apologize, Donzel. She was a complete butt. And that's being really nice with saying that. More heroes, stop calling me your little firecracker. I am just me. When it comes down to my two babies, I don't care who you get. You knew it. You're in South Carolina, baby? Okay. Well, hopefully I run into you in the street somewhere so I can say hello. Oh, yeah. The husband already knew I was going left. The husband already knew I was out there on left field. Gee, I know you were saying. I sound like I'm from New York. Y'all want to know something funny? I was born and raised in the South. But everybody that I have dated was from New York, which is funny. For some reason, it worked like that. I maybe had, no, I had two boyfriends from South Carolina. No, one from North Carolina, one from South Carolina. And they were the absolute worst, honestly. Honestly, they was. Is that a Cocoa Pop? What do you think it is, baby? Now you really want that plate. You travel the whole state for, girl, if you get to the right spot, child, you got yourself a good time. About the whipping that lady, with that lady, child. You already know. Yeah, you know it, G. They like them Southern girls. They come down here skinny, and then next thing you know, they look like they should be on my 600-pound line. My husband was real skinny, buff, and child, I turned that man into a good old teddy bear. That's what I did. I turned him into a good old teddy bear. I know my husband say, God, I wish I would have never eat all this food from this girl right here. What's up, friend?
Hello.
What's up, bud? Want to tell people hi?
That's me.
Look.
Hello.
All right, what you want?
I gotta ask Daddy something.
All right, go ahead. But don't slam the door, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, y'all, that's my baby right there. That's one of my babies. Ooh, Dylan, what's wrong with you? Do be asking me no question like that? Uh-oh. You're not far from Charlotte and Lancaster? Okay, cool. Just as long as you can get. Love will do that to you. Yes, I agree. I agree because, man, when I tell you, when he gained the weight, I gained the weight as well. I went from being like 100-something pounds to like, well, my highest weight was like 282 pounds. And when I started working at Amazon, I went back to my regular weight. They are growing fast. Yes. Yes. Hi, Susan. I hope I'm saying your name right. If I ever see you at my job getting... Oh, thank you, Miss Hollinsworth, Miss Grace. I appreciate you. But listen, y'all. Some New York fellas, they be wanting all that good old Southern food. And then when we give them that good old Southern food, they don't want to stop. They don't want to stop eating it. Y'all, I'm about to check this cake one more time because I'm sure it should be done by now. Okay? Let's go ahead and get y'all flipped over. My thoughts, you both warm in the summer. Yep. He was always the teddy to keep you warm, honey. Always. But let me tell you, when we both gained that weight, both of us been look like little stuffed turkeys. Alright, you guys, I am pulling it out of the oven. Ooh, baby. Let me go ahead and throw you down there. And that thing came out clean. Alright. Let's go ahead and take that cake out of the oven. That's how that cake is looking right there. Friend, you see that? You ready for it? Y'all hear my baby. He ready for that cake. Alright, so with the same kind of hicks, whenever you flip your cake out of the pan, I will be showing you guys that as well. We're going to be putting some holes in it, okay? So that we can put that simple syrup on top of it. When you put that simple syrup on top of it, listen, this cake will stay moist the entire time you have it stored inside of that cake container. But this cake is done, okay? I am ready to flip this thing out. Give me 10 minutes, let it cool off a good bit, and then we'll go ahead and flip this thing out on our cardboard inside of our cake tin, and then I will put the simple syrup on it. Y'all, I will even do you one better. I'm gonna cut this thing while it's hot because that's how I like it, okay? But anyway, if y'all give me 10 minutes, if you guys can bear with me for about 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and flip this thing back out and put that simple syrup on it. How about that? That look all right to y'all? If you want me to make a glaze, I will definitely make a glaze. I will definitely make a glaze if you want me to make one to put on this cake. Yes, okay. Yes, it got that crunch on top. It might go ahead and downsize a little bit in the pan. But yep, I will definitely make a glaze for you guys if you want one on there. Thank you so much. I can't wait to flip it out so that I can show y'all how easy it comes out of that pan using my can of butter, okay? That's another thing that I will be putting down in the description box. I will be putting a recipe for my can of butter down there as well. Because I'm telling you, that cake is going to slide right out of that pan. Yes, and put mine to the side. I hear you, boo. I hear you. I'm glad to God. I know where. I wish I knew where you were from. Cause I would sure save you some and put it down to the side. Okay. Thank you, Miss Sheila. Listen, I love interacting with you all because y'all have no idea how you make your girl feel. Y'all have no idea. I came from a real broken place, okay? And to come to YouTube and people actually like my channel and like my content, y'all have no idea how appreciative I am. You want me to freeze it? Look, I should do that. I really should. But for some reason, I don't freeze it. I'll go knocking at neighbors' doors and stuff like that, and I'll give out the whole cake. Oh, thank you, Miss Grace. Yeah, that's why we went ahead and throw those people full of drama. We throw them out. Because we want this to stay a family reunion over here. Babe, can you give me the powdered sugar? Oh, wait. Ask the little one to come and get it. It's on the bottom shelf.
Man.
We're going to make some... Hi, Anonymous. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. And thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, y'all. I appreciate it all. I appreciate it all. Like I said, y'all have no idea what kind of a broken place I came from. And when y'all started watching my content and started enjoying it, I mean, when I tell y'all don't know how y'all make your girl feel, especially after I get off live. I done called my mama like 3-4 times after the last live. I'm like, Mommy, so much people watch my channel. Huh?
What do you need?
I need the powdered sugar. It is right here. Come here. See right here? No, right there.
That is.
You gotta move the stuff in front of it. And then we're gonna make a glaze. I'm gonna make that glaze so that y'all can see. Alright? Can you give me that big measuring cup over there? I appreciate you. Yep, that one will work.
Here you go, Mommy.
Thank you, bud. I got the baby on one side and the husband on the other side, giving me supplies. You gotta go. Okay, I hope you have a great weekend. Tell your husband or father I said happy Father's Day. I hope they enjoy all of it. Thank you, Miss Sheila. I appreciate you. Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate you as well. Hi, Bilal. Love you back. All right, y'all. We're about to go ahead and flip y'all around so that we can make this glaze. Now, I don't know whether you guys use milk or whether you guys use water, but I use either or. So today I'll be using milk, okay, in my glaze. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make that glaze. I got me a 4-cup measuring cup. And it's going to look like I'm using a lot of powdered sugar, you guys, but I promise you I'm not. All right, so let's go ahead and flip this thing around. Hey, husband.
Yo.
They say happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
That's from Miss Vanessa.
What up?
It's coming from her and her family. Thanks, Bilal. All right, let's go ahead and turn you guys around. This side, I still got all my baking supplies on the counter. All right. Y'all see the husband, he going to brew him a cup of joe right now.
Yep, just came home from work.
All right. We are going to be using the same 2 extracts in emulsifier. Yes, I've used creamer before. Oh, yes. That French vanilla one, and also oh my goodness, which one it was? They made a new one with the wedding cake flavor. That one was so good. So good. So, yep, I am going to be using those 2 extracts and flavors right there. And I am going to be getting some milk to put in this one today. We're going to do that, like so. I think I want to go ahead and make this glaze a little yellow. Let's go ahead and get y'all back up because I got to see.
The duck is here.
All right. Let's go ahead and put y'all right here so that I can see y'all comments. Yes, that Italian cream is very good. Caramel mocha. I think I used that one on the on one of the vanilla cakes that I was making. Yeah, that one right there is awesome too. Now, I got a cake. I do a butter pecan pound cake. I'm sorry, y'all, for stuttering, but I make a butter pecan pound cake as well. And let me tell y'all what kind of creamer I use. My husband done use all the liquid creamer, so I'm gonna show y'all, okay, the same kind. But I use the coffee mate one, okay, and it's the one that's the Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookie. That's the one I use on that. Baby girl, I said I see you.
Can you put that on there too?
No.
You missed it, QuillaTravone.
Yeah, that caramel macchiato is bomb.
Mommy,
Yes, boo.
I meant to get the spray, right? And I accidentally got the watermelon one and it fell on my big toe. And Daddy was laughing at it.
You all right?
No, it hurt.
Oh, it's okay. We do that. Hey, friend, can you back up from the counter for mommy? Can you? Oh, never mind. I was about to ask you for a silicone spatula, but I got an extra one.
No sugar, it tastes good.
No sugar in your coffee?
Nope, just cream.
Alright, so we're going to pour some powdered sugar in there, just like so. It's going to look like a lot, you guys, but this stuff right here, I mean, basically disintegrates whenever you add liquid. I'm going to make my glaze kind of thick, because I don't really like the soft one. Yo, that foam and that creamer is bomb. Okay? When I tell you that thing is so good, it is good. Make it taste just like fresh chocolate chip cookies in a cup. Come here, baby girl.
Yes.
Hold on, my seat. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Mommy, look.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
Let me make this glaze.
Okay.
And then after that, girl, we're going to put the cake out. Alright. So, let's go ahead and make this glaze. I'm going to make it kind of thick. You're going to need about 3 tablespoons with the size measuring cup that I have. Y'all, I do not measure, okay? So I'm letting y'all know that now ahead of time. I do not measure at all. If it's too soupy for you, always add more powdered sugar. With mine, I'm going to have to add more powdered sugar because I'm going to put my extracts in. And I don't want it to loosen it up too much. You can also make this glaze with hot boiling water. Can you put that up for mommy?
Yep.
I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
And we're going to add just a little bit more powdered sugar.
There you go.
If I don't spill it all over the counter, like I just did. No, most cooks don't measure. You're right. I started off measuring when my mama was teaching me how to do certain things. Then all of a sudden, I just stopped. Because I feel like it's better when I don't measure. Because whatever measurements I use, most people might not like. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and stir in the rest of that powdered sugar. And then I'm going to add in the extracts. Now, if you just want a simple vanilla glaze, go ahead and add you some vanilla extract or flavoring to it. You can use the clear one or you can use the brown one. This is the brown one right here. But it will tint your glaze a little bit. Alright, going in with that Happy Home Natural Lemon flavor as well. You don't need a whole lot. Stop until you stop when your heart tells you to. Alright, Magic Line Crème Bouquet. You guys, they also have a butter vanilla in this as well. That's all you need. All you need is a drop. Alright, and then we're going to give it a good stir. Ooh, just like I like it, thick. I use a measuring cup because when I poured on top of that cake, I wanted to go all the way around that cake. Alright, so that's how thick I want my glaze right now. If you want it even thicker than that, almost like an icing consistency, use very little liquid, okay? How do I like the cake in a bottle? You know what, I've never tried that one yet, but I am looking forward to doing so. But I'm about to put y'all on to another cake emulsion right quick. And y'all, I learned this one from y'all, I hope I get his name right. Jeremy Jones. He's known as Cake King. But listen, when he recommended, I'm about to get that thing for y'all right now. And I've used this thing down to the last drop almost. But this stuff right here, y'all see how much I got left, right? A drop. But this stuff right here, this stuff is bomb. Okay? It's expensive, but this stuff right here is bomb. Okay? I want to try the Portia Kimball one as well. Alright, y'all, our glaze is done. I'm about to bring that cake over here, and we're about to flip it over. Cakes, etc.com. I will also put that in the description box below as well. I'll put everything that I'm mentioning inside of the description box. Because, baby, I believe in telling everybody how to make something good, okay? Alright, I got that cake on the counter. So what I'm going to do, baby girl, can you come put this up for me? Thank you, boo.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you, girl. Alright, you're going to have to move the strawberries and the other little one first before you put this big one back, okay? We are about to flip this thing over. Nope. Is there a small one up there too?
No.
You sure? Alright. Be careful with it. It's heavy.
It don't got a handle.
No, I don't have a handle on that one. Y'all, these are my dried strawberries because I do make a bunch of Rice Krispie treats as well. And of different flavors. Okay? I make a strawberry cheesecake Rice Krispie treat, banana pudding, Rice Krispie treat. Here, put that right there back too. Alright, so you're gonna put that right there behind that Ziploc bag, okay? I do the cookies and cream one as well. Well, dang, baby girl, we sorry. Just over there making all kinds of those. Alright, so I'm gonna back y'all up so that y'all can see the whole thing. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Alright. So, again, I get these boards right here from Hobby Lobby. I think it's a 10-inch round board that you use to put under your cake. I'm just going to take that board and put it on top of my cake just like that. And with both hands, I'm just going to flip that thing over just like so. Okay? That's it. So I'm going to get my little pan thing right here. And y'all remember when I say this thing is gonna be like all in water. It's gonna just come apart, okay? No sticking, no nothing. None of that stuff. Alright? So, what we're going to do now is go ahead and put some of that simple syrup on here. I'm not going to do much because that'll make it way too sweet for my husband. He's a sugar baby like me. You going to be thick listening to me, cousin. Everybody be thick listening. Girl, everybody. Alright, again, we got that pick. We're just going to stick some holes in that mug. Y'all, this thing's soft too. Okay? Wherever you put it. If you don't want to use a simple syrup, you guys don't use it. If it's going to be extremely sweet for you, please don't use it. But that's what you're going to do with this toothpick here. You're going to go ahead and put the holes in the cake just like that. Again, I'm not going to use as much of this simple syrup because my husband and I are diabetics. Like, we really need this cake, but anyway. You're just going to take it and just go around that cake just like that. That's going to lock in that moisture right there. Do it while it's warm. Ooh. Baby. Yes, a sugar daddy and a sugar mama, bro. All the way. Now, do I follow the diet? Sometimes. But being a diabetic is boring. It is boring. I do not like eating all that sugar-free stuff. I need to taste something. But anyway, y'all, we got our glaze, right? Go ahead and pour that thing on it just like so. Y'all can do it like that, or y'all can just, you know, take it around in a complete circle. Alright? Alright, so I already did my little zigzag motion throughout the whole thing. Now I'm just going to pour it on there just like so. Is it going to get all over that bottom pan? Yes, it is. That is how that baby looks. Okay. Now, I'll lift up the cake a little later on tonight whenever I am, you know, I'm about to put it away. But yeah, that's how that cake look with the glaze on it. The only thing you got to do is let it cool completely off so that you can have a solid glaze. I'm about to cut that joker right now to show you guys how soft it really is. Babe, you want some cake? Nevaeh? Emmanuel? Do y'all want a piece of cake?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, go get us some paper plates. Go give me a stack. Thank you, everybody. It looks delicious. Thank you. With trivia, yes. Now, I do have a diabetic-friendly cake. And I use the same thing. And sometimes those cakes be as good as, you know, a regular one made with sugar. Thank you, buddy. You better stay right there so you can get a piece. You better stay right there so you can get a piece. You want a little one? I got you, Mo. Nevaeh, you want a piece? If you come here, you're not leaving a crumb. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Mom, I'm back.
Would you like a piece?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you give baby a little slice?
Girl, I'm not giving that baby dog no cake.
She want a little bit. Yes.
Yeah, he did use that deep voice yesterday. What's wrong with him? Look.
Oh my God.
Y'all, let's slide right through.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Oh, look who come out the room to get a piece of cake.
I was playing Cyberpunk.
Alright, you want this first slice?
Yes.
Hold on. I gotta shove them first. I'm trying to stick my hand under it. My knife under it.
I can't wait till I get a piece.
You can't wait to get a piece. Yo, I tore up the cake. My bad, Marmies.
Hey, it's cool.
Look,
Ooh.
just like a cushion. I hope y'all can see that. Just like a cushion. Get that one to the little kids if you want.
No, I want a small one.
You want a small one? Well, I'm gonna give y'all a big one. How about that? Y'all good with that?
Yeah, so I can share with baby.
This girl wanna give the ball.
It's good. It's moist.
Now don't be gaslighting me now. Tell me the
not.
truth.
I need my coffee.
Where your coffee at?
It's in the room.
Alright. But you coming close to your cake, ain't it? Mommy just told me too.
Miss Vanessa said her doll is so cute. What kind of doll? It's a
Look at
baby
that.
alive doll.
Again, guys. That mug is soft and hot though. Yeah, but
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you your other rest.
Mommy,
Yes.
Miss Vanessa had asked what doll it is.
That baby alive doll that she be trying to feed people. How about you gonna get that too? I'm gonna give you all the smoke today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Mo, this baby needs some coffee too.
Oh, she said she loved her. Oh, it's so sweet.
Y'all, this girl had me buying clothes for the doll baby today.
Yeah, I bought her a new outfit. Let's see.
Nevaeh, yours came out whole, girl.
Let's see.
That's how that cake look.
Can
I mean, after we're done,
show
after we're done, can we get another one?
Yep. You can get another one. I do not
This
mind.
thing's a bomb.
As long as y'all eat it all, I don't care.
No, one you might not see it tomorrow.
Oh, the baby said I might not see it tomorrow. You want to give me that purple, the purple pan right there so I can sit the bottom of it on there?
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
I go get you a slice too?
Yeah, I'm gonna give me a slice. Y'all think I'm gonna cook y'all some and won't give me none?
Well, here you go.
All right, guys. Bring it closer. I sure will. Ooh. I'm trying to put this pan on there right now so that I can show y'all because I got glaze all over the counter.
This one, my mommy?
Yeah. That's how the cake is looking in the inside. Y'all see that glaze coming through? But yeah, that's how that cake looks in the inside, you guys. I got that crust on the outside of it. Can y'all see that?
What is that cake is?
So yeah, that's how that baby is looking. You want me to email you a large piece? Baby, if I could send one an email, for real.
Mommy.
Hmm? Yes, definitely gotta have some ice cream. Go all you get you some vanilla ice cream with that baby. Ooh, girl. That's what's up right there. Yeah, that's a small piece. He think that's a small piece, but I think that's still a big piece, G.
I'm about to try it, mommy, okay?
Alright, go and try it. How does it taste, bud?
Good. Don't cover it up.
I'm not gonna cover it up. I'm just putting down parchment paper, you guys, because I don't want it to be all over my counter. Because I don't like a sticky counter. But anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this pound cake live. I really do appreciate you all coming on to cook with me. And yeah, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and bid you guys a farewell for this weekend. I hope you guys enjoy it. To all the fathers on the page or on the timeline right now, to your husbands, fathers, grandfathers, please wish them a happy Father's Day from me and my family, all right? You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, all right? Peace.